The truth of the matter, therefore, is that the release of 230 abducted children and teachers in St. Mary Catholic School in Niger State, for me, it's a welcome development. It's something that we should commend and thank the government for a job well done. Like to some extent, the parents should be happy that their children are back, which is what every parent wishes to happen to him or her. But then again, these are the issues. The issue is not that it's beyond that 230 persons have been released. The bigger and more important question is this: how were they released? Are you here? Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I can get you clearly.
How were they released? What actions were taken to secure their release? You know, who was arrested or held accountable? Was any ransom paid? And if so, from what source and how much? What negotiation transpired and what lessons were learned? So, you see, I think that government, it's important that government embraces open, sincere communication, what I call citizen-centered communication or people-centered communication.
Okay, sir.
It is not enough to say that they have been released. Are you telling us that where 230 persons were released, that nobody was arrested, ransom was not paid, a bullet was not shot, I mean nobody was killed? So I'm thinking that government should stop this behavior of pampering people who take up arms against the Nigerian state. Because what these people make us feel or make us seem that we are dullards, we are unintelligent people, we are daft, who they can just stand up and say anything. You see, there should be enough more transparency. Government needs to come out clear to tell Nigerians what really happened. Because we cannot be seen to be handling the issue of insecurity with this kind of opaqueness. So there should be public communication, transparent communication, and sincere communication surrounding public communication on what really happened. Nigerians deserve to know, clearly, Nigerians deserve to know if ransom was paid and how much was paid. Nigerians deserve to know, was anybody arrested? And those who, if anybody was arrested, who was or who were the persons arrested? Who are the persons responsible for this kidnapping? Because the so-called kinetic method does not also stop the state from sincere and accountability communication. Because what we see is government is actually shielding people who take arm against the Nigerian state, and that's not the right way to go. We want to see arrest made. We want to see those who did this thing being held accountable. And if government thinks that they cannot be arrested or they cannot be held accountable, government should clearly communicate to Nigerians What are their reasons of granting amnesty to those that have taken arms against the state? Because what I feel that going to the community, to the interior village or the interior forest, where these guys, where these children were being kept and got them released without killing anybody, without making arrests, equals a kind of amnesty for those that took up crime against the state. And I'm saying this is totally unacceptable. This is totally unacceptable. The government needs to come clean and tell Nigerians what they did. Government needs to come clean and tell Nigerians who are the people that did that. Because it does appear that this is a conflict entrepreneur with sophisticated network of criminal enterprise. This is how it looks like. You can't shoot these things and don't talk about and don't come out clearly. Because what you're doing is clearly the behavior of cartel supported by the government or giving shit or cover by the government. And this is totally unacceptable, Bishop. So I do not understand this conversation that the state seems more interested in protecting those that have carried arm against the Nigerian states. And I don't really understand what's going on. Why are we protecting thieves? Why are we protecting criminals? Why are we protecting those who carry arm against the state? Whose interest is being protected here? This is my worry. Whose interest is being protected here? Because clearly, you cannot tell me that you carried out this kind of negotiation and nobody is being held accountable. You are indirectly saying that you have granted them pardon, you have granted amnesty, and we have seen this kind of behavior. And when you do this, the implication is that those who carry out this kind of crime, their sponsors and their network, actually believe that there is no consequence. And in a country where there's no consequence for crime, you do not expect social cohesion and social stability. It's not going to happen. The reason we have law, or the reason every law comes with consequence, because really, for something to become a law, it must have consequence when you violate it. The reason laws have consequences is because you want to achieve social cohesion and social order. And by the time you don't care about that, you are encouraging delinquency and recalcitrance. You are encouraging social disorder. And I'm saying that the Nigerian state cannot go this way. The state needs to tell Nigerians who are those carrying arms against the Nigerian state. You can't say you have secured the release of 230 persons. You can't say you are overseeing a country where 2.5 billion naira has been paid for the sake of ransom, and we are not seeing many persons being arrested and many persons being sent to jail. The state gets abduction and carries on as if nothing has happened. I am saying this is totally unacceptable, and this must not be allowed to happen. It doesn't matter the excuses the state gives. It doesn't matter the excuses, the apologies of the state, those who defend the state. It doesn't matter what they are saying. But what I'm saying is that there should be transparent communication. Nigerians should know, because when we know where the problem is coming from. This is what I'm saying, Bishop.